Hey y'all, hey. Thanks for coming to my channel. I really do appreciate it. Well, welcome. If this is your first time, and if you are returning, welcome back. I really do appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. This is the Leo Sun Princess here, back to do another reading for you guys. This one is going to be a collective reading. All signs, none in particular. So, you know, everything is not going to resonate. So, take what resonates, leave the rest. You know what I say? If it don't apply, let it fly. And this is all energy. So, he can be she can be a he, etc., etc. But, let's get into this collective reading. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Okay. So let's get into it. Okay, so what's the energy? Okay. First card out. Energy is the communication card, 8 of Wands. So, with the 8 of Wands, someone is currently in your energy, but you're not talking to them, and they want to talk to you. Yep, someone that you've ended a cycle with the Death card here. Somebody you definitely ended a cycle with. Oh, that's too many cards. Let's give it another shuffle. Came out crossing. It is the 9 of Wands. So this person is definitely feeling a lack of courage, a lack of strength, while you on the other hand are resilient and determined, because you know your worth. You're the 10 of Cups. You definitely bring positivity, you know, you bring abundance to the relationship, and yeah, with the Emperor here, let's see, where's the Emperor here? The Emperor is somebody stable, you know, structured. They have authority. So this Emperor is currently with the 8 of Pentacles coming out after the Emperor. This person is definitely, you know, working hard to return, because right now they are sad. They are sad. Okay, I'm gonna take these 2 cards. They both came out crossing. So the Magician and the Knight of Wands. So this person has not really manifested this action or manifested this communication that they want to have with you. They are, you know, usually deceptive, someone who tries to manipulate all the time, and they know they can't come in that same energy. Yep, with the 8 of Swords here, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands here, you may be seeing 888. And 888 is, it says abundance, prosperity, and success, financially positive, message from the universe or your guardian angels. And it says to maintain a positive mindset, take action towards your goals. So this Emperor may also be y'all energy, the viewer's energy, because it says right now, you know, you need to take action towards your goals. So maybe you guys are working hard towards a goal. You're not thinking really about, you know, a relationship or talking back to this person. You're kind of like letting it go. And this person is feeling trapped. They're in their own way because they are wanting to manifest communication. And this card also came out crossing. It is the King of Cups. So yeah, this person normally was emotionally deceptive, you know, moody, in and out, emotionally detached, but they know they want to talk to you, they want to communicate, and they want to manifest this communication. Yep, and the Empress card came out, so this person could well be a soulmate. So I think what I said originally with the Emperor and the Eight of Pentacles, it's the other person's energy, because with the Empress coming out now after the King of Cups crossing, yeah, they know they can't approach this Empress, but they're working hard, trying to manifest some kind of action towards you, whether it's a call, email. Okay. Yeah. And the Eight of Cups coming out after the Empress, this is giving me, you know, y'all energy. The Emperor with the Eight of Pentacles gave me the other person's energy. As I said before, they're working hard and you're moving on, you know. But they're trying to work hard to get to come back around, to get back in your energy. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? You can be a Aries, Leo, Sag. This person could be, or they could also be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the Temperance card here, yeah, they're trying to come into balance and harmony with you. They're currently healing up. With the Ace of Cups here, with the Ace of Cups here, they want a new beginning with you. After the Queen of Pentacles coming out, and the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. So this person know that they were not on your level. Now they're trying to, you know, embody Emperor energy, because you are the Empress. But either way, when y'all were dealing with each other, you were in Queen energy and they were in Page energy. Simple as that. But now they're having an awakening at this moment. Yeah, with the Devil energy, they are obsessed with you, but they're feeling blocked. with the Knight of Pentacles, and they feel like maybe if they bring something to you, but again, this person is working hard to try to come back. And you probably noticed with the High Priestess card here, they probably haven't reached out to you as of yet, but yeah. With the Three of Wands, this person could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this could be your energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you, with the High Priestess and the Three of Wands coming out together, you basically know that you have foresight that this person is going to try to come back around. That's a lot. Too many. Okay, let's see. Yep, and they know you are good without them. You know, you're good without them. You're emotionally mature. You know, you're not worried about nothing. Yep, might be seeing 999 with the Nine of Cups coming out with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you are independent, you know, abundant. This came out, flipped around. So it's the King of Wands, King of Swords in reverse. So this person towards the Nine of Pentacles, to the privileged lady, this person, you know, abused their power. They were manipulative. But you alchemized all of that energy and stayed positive. And you're the Nine of Pentacles, so you're successful, you're positive. And this person keeps coming out in reverse. This person keeps coming out in reverse. This person feels very off of their throne with you. This person may be a entrepreneur. They may have some kind of leadership. They may have something like that. But this person right now, they don't have a vision. They're lacking a vision. They don't have a plan to come towards you. But they're going to be very impulsive with their energy. And the Two of Wands came out crossing. So this person very well knows, you know, what they want. And they're trying to plan, but they don't have any vision. They're not making progress towards their plan. They're still trying to, with the Four of Wands here, they're still trying to come up with a plan because they want to accomplish this goal, which is the Four of Wands with you. They want to accomplish being back in your energy, but right now you're giving them the same thing that they gave you. You're giving them, you know, the cold shoulder. You're not having any empathy with them. You know, you might even be cursing this person out, or may have cursed this person out. That's why they don't know how to come back towards you. The Four of Cups came out crossing. So right now, they don't see an opportunity with you. Oh, shit. But with the Hierophant card and the Nostalgia card, here, the Six of Cups and the Hierophant, This person, even though they feel like they don't have a chance with you, that, you know, you won't be receptive to them, they are trying to get some guidance because they can't figure it out on their own. They can't figure it out. The Hierophant card, the Six of Cups, and the Lovers. So this person is thinking about you, but they know they can't do it on their own. So they're seeking some kind of guidance to come back in harmony with you and start a new relationship. Is there anything else? Okay. The Fool came out. It came out crossing. So this person really wants to take a leap of faith, wants to have a new beginning, but they may have tried to reach out to you already, and you probably cursed them out. You probably cursed them out with this Fool card crossing. It's giving me Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but this person may have came in recklessly, you know, may have came in careless, and you kindly let them know. But they still have this on their mind with the Two of Cups. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Give it one more pass. Anything else? Seven of Swords came out. So this person is naturally, you know, they naturally have plans. They naturally are cunning, but right now they can't come up with a plan to come towards you. And with the Five of Wands crossing, this person, this is really challenging for this person. And this person is not used to feeling this way. This person is used to getting what they want, you know, going after what they want. With the Tower card crossing here, this person is used to getting what they want, but right now they're not. And that's causing a tower for them. And this card, the Ace of Pentacles came out in the upright, but this person does want a new beginning. They feel like you are their abundance. With the Nine of Cups came out, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this person with the Four of Swords, they are in solitude right now because they can't come how they usually come. Their game has ran out. That game that they've been playing is ran out, and that's causing a tower for this person with the Nine of Swords. That's causing this person a lot of anxiety because you have your guard up. They can't come in how they usually come in. You know, flirting, being lighthearted, you know, not apologizing. And the Moon came out crossing as well. So this person is very confused. And they're scared that you're going to reject them because your guard is up. Yep, with the Wheel of Fortune here, this person is definitely getting karma. You close the cycle, and they are currently getting karma. But it was destiny for this person to get, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles coming out in the upright. Yeah, this person, it was their destiny. It was divine timing for you to end the cycle with them and for them to see like your worth, that you are Queen of Pentacles. You are in the Queen of Swords in reverse right now. You're very cold to them, but they know what they had. And now that you closed that cycle, it was destined for you to close the cycle, for this person to see and get your worth, understand what they had. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, this person didn't think shit stink until you left their ass and they realized. Yeah. Now they're sitting there looking, you know, being patient, trying to come up and look, you know, come up with a long-term vision, trying to have patience though. The Knight of Cups, this person is definitely trying to take a pause right now and figure out how they can come back in. This person may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this person is really waiting on the right time to come in and try to charm you, because they have a long-term vision about y'all's relationship. Yeah. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, this person is really gonna, you know, they're coming to a breaking point right now. They're about to be really reckless and impulsive. With the Ace of Wands here, yeah, they're about to get really impulsive because they cannot continue to wait for this new beginning with you. They don't have any vision, any direction. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, remember, you're the Queen of Pentacles upright. This person is financially unstable right now because of this karma that they're getting. Right now, you know, this person was really greedy, you know, materialistic, but right now, and very arrogant. So right now, this person, they're trying to grow and get the courage to come towards you, but they're getting to their breaking point where they don't want to continue to not be in contact with you. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, let's see what at the bottom of the deck. Justice. So something is being made right now because you moved away. You moved away, so something is being made right, and you're gonna have a victory. Page of Swords. Yeah. So let's get some clarifying cards here. Let's get the Heart's Hidden Secrets. Let's get the Heart's Hidden Secrets. Oh, excuse me. So what's really going on is this person is really seeing, you know, how their arrogance, how their ego, how them not being emotionally stable, you know, how they were in and out. They're seeing, you know, their wrongs right now. They're becoming spiritually awakened, you know, because they're getting karma right now. But let's get some Heart's Hidden Secrets. Because you two, y'all are not in communication right now. Let's see. Oh, wow. This person is wearing a mask. You know, acting like they're okay when they're really not. They're about to be at their breaking point because they can't take it no more. Yep. Divine feminine. Yeah. This person can now be in their divine feminine energy, you know, becoming more emotionally stable, more nurturing, you know, more empathetic. But this person is wearing a mask right now. Yep. And you're being radio silent to this person. Yep, and this person is getting karma. They're getting karma. They're learning from their mistakes right now. They're getting the consequences of their mistakes. And you right now, they're feeling abandoned and dismissed with that, what was that, rejection card? Yep. This person may have been your twin flame. And this karma is exhausting them. They are drained, literally. Spirit is draining this person, and they finally realize that their foundation is not stable. They're realizing that their foundation is not stable. And that's why they can't build anything solid. That's why they can't build anything of substance with anybody. That's why they're still thinking about you and healing. They're trying to heal. That's releasing, purifying, and cleansing. Again, with the twin flame here, y'all may be mirroring each other's energy. You know, you probably healed. So now this person is trying to come back healed. And influences here. They're probably cleansing themselves of influences because healing came out and then influences came out. And it says purifying and cleansing. So they may be cleansing themselves of these influences, these attachments, third parties, friends, you know, people that were in their ear. And they're being elusive to these people. They're probably, you know, not telling them what their plans are towards coming towards you. They're being, you know, dishonest about what they really want. They're wearing a mask and being dishonest, elusive about this peace that they want to have with you. You know, it says balance, harmony, and friendship. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Yep. Because they are so attracted to you. They have so much passion towards you, you know. And nothing with anybody else is working out. So they're feeling trapped. They're feeling trapped in their mind. They're feeling trapped where they are right now because, you know, they feel stuck. Tied down, captive. You know, they feel stuck in their own mind. Because they are not happy, even though they fake it and pretend and wear a mask and act like they happy. They're not. And they're clinging onto your energy, holding on, obsessing, spying on you. Clinging onto your energy any way they know how, looking at old pictures. Yep. They are clinging and hoping. Hoping and clinging. That is crazy. Wow. Let's see. But they have a whole new perspective about love, you know, about happiness, clear headspace. Yeah. They're seeing things from your point of view right now. And that is shocking to everybody, that this person has changed their perspective and they're, you know, cleansing themselves of these third parties, these attachments and peers and friends and things. That's shocking. What else? Yep. And it's probably also shocking to everyone that this person is still spying on you, still looking, you know, looking at your page, you know, trying to get information on you. Well, loyalty here. Why is loyalty here? Yeah, they're, you know, having a conflict within an inner conflict because, you know, they weren't loyal. With confusion here with loyalty. Yeah, this person didn't know who to be. Cloudy judgment. Yeah, this person went towards illusions. They were unbalanced and distorted, you know. That's why they were confused about who to be loyal to. They were confused because they had cloudy judgment. Wow. What else? Is there anything else? Commitment came out. Yeah, marriage promises fidelity. But this person now wants a commitment to you, and they're going to chase. They're going to pursue you, you know, for this commitment. Commitment and chasing is here. Wow. But they're feeling abandoned because you moved on. You walked away and now you're cold towards them. You're not the warm, nurturing, loving, you know, person that they're used to. You know, they feel abandoned from this family dynamic. You felt like home to this person, and now they're feeling abandoned. But they want to return. That card flew all the way over there. It says second chances, opportunity, making amends. Instant went out. Yeah. Anything else? Running. They're running, ghosting, disappearing, becoming invisible, you know, to those attachments, those third parties, those influences, friends, people, you know, that were in their ear. They're now wanting to run so they can return. Two cards came out. Well, three cards. Wow, we're gonna put them back. It was conflicted, beauty, but conflict already came out. So this person is definitely conflicted. You know, because they acting like they're happy. They acting like they're moving on because of pride, ego. Yeah, that's why they're conflicted right now, because they're still operating out of pride and ego, and you have your boundaries up. So this person is still spying on you, you know, still in love with you, still watching you, still wanting to be with you, wanting to return to you, but they have a mask on, acting like everything is all good because They have a fear of rejection. That's what I'm getting. With your boundaries up here, that's probably, but what did I say? They are reaching their breaking point where they feel like, you know, they can't take it no more. They have to come back. Ooh. Breaking point and realizations. Realizations say epiphanies, understanding, awakening. Yeah, they're at a breaking point right now because now they're awake to who you are, to what you brought to them, to the fact that they can't replace you. And now they're lusting for you. That's why they're at that breaking point, because they want to be in your energy, literally. And they sorry as hell. They feeling the loss. That's why they have this breaking point. They're broken. I'm stressed the hell out. Probably arguing with people for no damn reason. Because they're not keeping it real. They're being elusive with the fact that they want you back. The fact that they, you know, came to a realization that you are the one. They're not telling these people that. They're concealing that from these people. Yeah, but they're obsessed. With obsession here, they're definitely obsessed with you. That's why that's why they're so conflicted. Because they're still wanting you, they're still thinking about you, they're still lusting for you. Meanwhile, acting like, you know, everything is all good. They're moving on. They don't care. That's what they're acting like. Let's see. Let's get some more clarification. Let's find out. I'm being nosy today. Let's get one more shuffle. Yeah. They want to hook up. It says attraction, teasing, hook up and date, third party temptation. So let's see. Why is seduction here? Why is seduction here? Yeah, them going with, you know, with what everybody was saying, them, you know, but with soulmates coming out with seduction, I feel like this person is really, you know, having them waste dreams about you. You know, it says soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. They having these thoughts. But girl with the snake came out. Charmed or used, enable or boundaries. Why is girl with the snake here? Oh. This girl with the snake was a mirror to them. You weren't like them. They went and got with the girl with the snake that mirrored just who they were. And now they're having, what they say? Introspection, self-reflection, inner wounds. This person was just as narcissistic, just as manipulative, deceitful, all of that. This person mirrored them. And now, with ascending at the bottom of the deck, what else? Yeah, this person, you walked away from this person, and they went right over there with a third party that was karmic and just as toxic as them. But now they want, you see the first one, taking a chance, risks and options, not showing a hand, gambling. Yeah, but now they're, you know, they want to take a chance. Well, why is Poker Face here? Yep, because they reminiscing. They want to take a chance because they're reminiscing about what they had. You know, it says making memories, learn from the past. Yeah, now they're learning. Now they're getting their spiritual awakening because they went over there with this girl with the snake that mirrored them. That was just as toxic as them. They went right over there and got what they was dishing out. And now Cameron's here with the Phoenix because now they want to rekindle. It says new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, change mind, rise from the ashes. Now they want to mend and fix this relationship and rise from the ashes. You know, after they went over there with a girl with a snake. And that is what's shocking. That is going to be a shock. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. Nobody is expecting this. That's going to be a shock to everybody. Yep, because this person is wearing a mask, hiding their true feelings. So when it comes out, you know, that this person wants this relationship to rise from the ashes, it's going to shock the hell out of everybody because this person been wearing a mask. And they don't even know this person's true feelings. That you are their happy place. You brought them happiness and joy. What it say? Playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. Y'all had fun together. They could be themselves. Y'all laughed a lot, you know. And they took that for granted because now they over there miserable as hell with somebody just like them. But they needed that. Because there's options, unconventional, one night stand, string along. Yeah. They got over there and they got treated just like they treated you. Like an option. Why is key on a ring here? Why is key on a ring here? Yep. With addiction, this person was probably, you know, addicted to, you know, acting in their ego. You know, these options probably made this person, this is what this person was codependent on. You know, feeling like they the man or they the girl, or, you know, from people who it really didn't matter because now they're not happy. Now they're not happy. Yep, and they want to talk about it. It says interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, email, talking more. Yeah, now they want to talk. Now they want to talk because they cut out. It says cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. Because they want to stop this pattern of, you know, having options, being addicted to. They were an attention whore. They were an attention whore. And now they want to talk about how they not an attention whore no more. With stop the pattern, silent treatment. Yeah. They're realizing a popularity trophy don't get you nothing but popular. It says unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection, return. Now, instead of being in and out, not giving you what you gave them, now they want to give it to you with fairness and love. They want to be fair now. Yeah. That girl with the snake drug their ass through the mud. They was just as toxic and deceitful as they were. And now they like, oh, this is what I did to my soulmate. This is what I did to my person. Yep. Now they want to date you. Now they want to date. Two cards came out. Yep, they want to date. But you have boundaries. It's not today. You have boundaries. With Coffin here, they want a new beginning, though. It says reborn and transition, tragic endings. Yeah, y'all ended really bad. So it's like you have your boundaries up. You don't even want to go out and date and talk to this person. Yeah, this is you now. I'm not going to say fear of intimacy. I'm going to just say running away. Intensity and letting go. Turmoil and fleeting. This person, yeah, you had to let go of that person and give yourself some self-love. It says self-worth and value. Time to heal. You know, shadow work. You let this person go. You became the runner and gave yourself some self-love. Whoa. But the hammer is here. They know they sabotaged this, but they want to rebuild. Persistent. Working on it. Repairing. Now they want to fix it. They want to fix it because you are their abundance. You know, you manifested, you had a positive mindset, you know, and brought blessings to the relationship. This person now realizes that, you know, you were the blessing and you brought blessings to the relationship. And old school and wedding rings. Yeah, this person probably had some conditioning to make them think that being a player and having options and being in and out and all of that was cool. But they now know that that's outdated, you know. And they want to, it says soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. Yep, I can't make this up. And then engagement came. Okay. So we know what this person wants. We Cupid arrow, have faith at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this person is trying to have faith that they can come in and rebuild, you know, this relationship. That's what they're solely, you know, keeping hope alive about. But let's get some inner wisdom messages from Spirit. And then we're going to close this reading out. Okay, let's get a pass. Yeah, one more shuffle. Hold on. I did enough. Shuffling one more. I know I said one more and did another one, right? Okay, I'm going to do one pass. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. Okay. We have 4, 5, 6 messages. So laughter is first. It says, laughter is a medicine for the soul. So laugh, even if it's through tears. Awaken. It's time to awaken to a new day and a new you. You are no longer a caterpillar. You're a butterfly. What happened? What happened to you? Now is not the time to give up or give in. You've come too far to give up now. Responsibility. Maturity begins when you can take responsibility for your own actions. Be realistic. Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things the way they really and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. So be realistic. And take out the trash. It's time to get rid of people and things that no longer serve you and hold you back from your true life purpose. So take out the trash. But that is what I have for you guys. I hope you liked the reading. If you did like the reading, give me a thumbs up. If you like the way I do my readings, subscribe, become a part of the family. We'd love to have you here. If you want to donate, you can donate by sending a gift that will help me get my messages out, or also you can donate to the channel to help it grow. So until next time, you guys, bye.